you know, and you see things like the white party be there, and then they have Lil Baby like in a sandwich, like they're hugging him from the front and the back and stuff.
Baby is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. All right, we're at a party, everyone's drunk. You know, it's a 13-hour party. People drink a lot of alcohol.
Right, it's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in a party.
Right.
Ever since the Rubin party, that boy is no longer my boy. They caught him. 50 Cent made this statement in reaction to the extensively circulated video of Lil Baby showing off his fresh thigh tattoos while wearing a pink belt and tank top. The internet is currently mocking Baby by saying that it's weird to get your thighs inked when you don't have any tattoos on your upper body. Cent, however, has a theory regarding Baby's transformation. He says Baby hasn't been the same since that Michael Rubin party in the Hamptons, where he was embraced from behind.
50 Cent is trying to separate himself from the industry, like he doesn't have to party with them. You guys have to understand, they had a party with men walking around with their butt cheeks out, like Keke Palmer.
Consequently, 50 claims that this transcends Baby's clothing or body art. He claims that in order to keep their fame and status at the top, rappers have to go through this entire humiliation process. But what really happened at that white party? Furthermore, who exactly is Michael Rubin? What is the cause of his apparent dedication to associating with emerging rappers?
Mike. Man, Mike.
I'm gonna come hug you right now. I'm coming to hug you. Big hug. Get everyone to love each other.
First, let's talk about the causes behind Lil Baby's resurgence. His decision to have his first tattoos on his thighs isn't generally a big deal, but he just showed off some new ink. This is strange because Baby had previously said in interviews that he would never get tattoos.
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all?
Nope. That was really my only reason, like, for being younger. Like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug.
By the year 2025, Lil Baby's thighs bear the inscription, 90s Baby. Using the caption "back in that mode," he posted some fresh images to Instagram recently. He is wearing shorts with the phrases 90s and Baby printed clearly on each leg in several of them.
He also has a large tattoo on the side of his lower left calf that says CBFW,
which he first posted on Instagram on July 4th. Fans had plenty to say, as was to be expected. "I'm sorry, you let them get to you. The industry got a hold on my boy, lay out their shorts," and humiliation ritual were among the comments that quickly flooded in. Later, a video of Lil Baby performing wearing a pink belt, a tank top, and the same shorts went viral.
He repeatedly pulled up his shorts to show off his new thigh tattoos during the performance.
We just gonna let this nigga do this. We finna let Lil Baby come out here in his booty coochie shorts and just pop out with his hand in his mouth slit and just, yeah, that's just what we doing.
50 Cent was right from the start based on a lot of the remarks made on that much shared video. According to their assertions, Lil Baby has changed since going to the all-white party at Michael Rubin's house. It was said by someone that Michael Rubin has already demonstrated to you that Lil Baby is his son. Why are you all behaving in such an unexpected manner? Then someone else said, a little white guy with money gives you hugs and bunny hops from the back. Okay, so we lost this generation. So what really happened at that party? Why did 50 Cent advise Lil Baby to avoid being with Mike Rubin, Kim Kardashian, Tom Brady, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and yes, Lil Baby were all present at an exclusive white party hosted by Michael Rubin in the Hamptons in 2023. A photo of Lil Baby with Rubin in NBA player Kyle Kuzma in what some called a hug sandwich then went viral on the internet. You see, this is the reason I avoid attending any parties with Puffy and them AT. 50 Cent reposted the image on Instagram with the remark, "What the F asterisk 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 is going on here?"
It said, "Get the fuck off of my
young man." Shortly after, another photo of Rubin hugging Lil Baby's back surfaced. Additionally, in a video he later posted of himself and Rubin on a private plane, Lil Baby made fun of those same viral images.
She said we had 5 girls. She be like, all y'all get in the shower.
Mike. Man, Mike.
I'm gonna come hug you right now. I'm coming to hug you. Big hug. Get everyone to love each other.
Now this the motherfucker did it though. See, this the motherfucker did it, man.
This is the reason you never see me at those parties. 50 Cent went on to explain the problem.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. You from the front and the back of the thing now? Look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying, my mother on the pod.
For years, many fans have been pointing out that these business occurrences are odd, while some fans thought 50 was just mocking. It seems like a clandestine initiation, a test that aspiring rappers need to complete to get on in the business. Clearly offended by all of the banter, Lil Baby decided to respond by warning others not to use his nickname in jest. Baby admitted during his appearance on Lil Yachty's program that he was so offended by the memes about him and Rubin that he actually asked Rubin for the party's surveillance film to make sure nothing strange had occurred. But even after acquiring the tape, Baby chose not to release the full clip.
No funny weird, you feel me? I'm dapping Kuzman up, and Mike's happy to see me. He run up on me.
Right.
I got 10 other pictures. We down there. We start down there. Bam! I'm telling his ass, Mike, I slam your, I break your neck. And but we play like that. They white, so they don't really understand how I understand. Like, even when the picture came out before it went viral, I told them, like, Mike, I can't have pictures like that.
Right.
Even though me and you playing, bro, it's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in the party.
Right.
With all these people watching us. Literally, when that picture came out, I literally made Mike Rubin go to his security camera at his house, go to the footage and get the whole time. And I just never, I ain't even gonna post it on the internet. Right. I'm just like, you feel me? Like, yeah, I ain't even trying to make it into this and make it into that. Like, man, just keep on going, because that's kind of like how I be doing. But some like all that type of that really bothers me.
You see, Baby didn't hate Rubin at all. He claims that Rubin has greatly influenced his life. But when pressed to explain how Rubin affected him, Baby admitted that he could not appropriately do so.
A lot of people don't know you and Michael Rubin's relationship. Like, people know y'all have a relationship.
Yeah, they won't never know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would think, like,
I mean, you care to talk about it for a second.
Like
y'all are
Baby,
very close.
Like, Baby, you run with Mike, because whether they'll think like, oh, Baby, Mike Rubin a billionaire, and like, babe, I don't give a what nobody got. You know what I'm saying? Whether he had a billionaire, whether he was a millionaire, whether I had more than him.
But he has been a great influence.
A super great influence, and that's the part that people wouldn't see, and that's the part, like, that's the part people wouldn't see, and that's the part, like, I probably wouldn't even be able to bring people up on that speed. And what I mean by that is, like, just like you, for instance, like, man, we got a great relationship.
In an interview last year, Mike Rubin described the whole situation as ridiculous in reference to those widely circulated photos of Lil Baby. According to Rubin, everyone had just had a bit too much to drink, and nothing unusual was happening. But the way Rubin spoke about Baby incessantly suggested that he might have more than a friendly admiration for him.
He is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. Anything, he's just such a great human being, and like, I love his work ethic. And also, like, when you hear his story, and I don't know anything about music, so when I met him the first time with Drake in the Bahamas in 2020, and he's telling me his story about, you know, he was in jail a couple years earlier, he never rapped, and now he's got this great, you know, kind of music career. Like, you just want to root for the guy. And I'll tell you something, I've never actually said this before. You know, the stuff of the drunk was the most ridiculous thing in the world, right? We're at a party, everyone's drunk, you know, it's a 13-hour party. People drink a lot of alcohol. You know, someone captures a picture of me jumping on his back for 1 second and then says, oh, there's something suspect about it. It's just these drunken guys. By the way, before cameras, we've all done it. Like, let's keep it real. By the way, you love WWE. You've done it more than anybody.
He's rolled around with people in their skivvies.
Right, yeah, exactly. By the way, I haven't gone there. But, you know, the thing that actually killed me about that is it actually hurt his career, you know, last year. And I felt like I've always wanted to help people. Make
he's on a good
build back.
He's
right
crushing now.
He's crushing.
And I was
He's
just
on a
with him
good
with
build back.
Trav and him in London. But actually, like, the thing is, he's such an extraordinary human being, and he's such a special person. And like, if you think about, you know, people who just want to hate on social media, who like one picture of, you know, a bunch of drunken people could be turned into something that it wasn't.
Nonetheless, a lot of people still say that Michael Rubin's affinity for up-and-coming rappers is strange, especially because he isn't even in the music industry. And it's not just Lil Baby. Remember that footage of Meek Mill hopping on a tennis court for Rubin?
Count out loud. Count out loud. 1, 2, keep going. Keep going. 1, 2, keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your buddy hops. They suck. Your buddy hops.
Later, Meek insisted that it wasn't so deep, saying that he had simply lost a tennis wager with Rubin. But let's be honest. A black man being made to bounce like a bunny by a white billionaire giving him orders? The optics are obviously faulty. Who is Michael Rubin? And why is he so fixated on black rappers? According to his Wikipedia article, Rubin was born in Philadelphia in 1972 and grew up in a Jewish family on Lafayette Hill. With the proceeds from his bar mitzvah and his father's lease, he opened a ski shop at the age of 14, launching his own business. In order to profit from a $200,000 overstock gear sale financed by a friend, he left Villanova University after just one semester. With the money he made, he expanded, sold his stores, and founded KPR Sports, which generated $50 million in sales. By 1995, after that, he founded a company that grew into the multi-billion-dollar e-commerce giant GSI Commerce. Rubin now controls Fanatics Inc., the licensed sportswear manufacturer for the NBA, NFL, MLB, NASCAR, Formula One, and WW5. Rubin's personal net worth was estimated by Forbes to be $10.6 billion. Perhaps you're wondering, what's so shady here? Rubin seems like a clever businessman who came to fame from a middle-class background. However, a lot of his success appears to be more a result of his connections than his skills, which is where people begin to doubt. It's also strange that, for someone with so many contacts, he lacks charisma. There's also his attitude. Some say that if you look closely at his eyes, they seem lifeless. At that point, it seems to people that there is more to the story than just wise. Business choices don't.
Our staff that's been talking about your parties for the last couple of days, that's dying to get to your parties.
Well, you know what? I've actually figured out, like, if this Fanatics thing doesn't work out, I think I could be a good party promoter.
Oh, man, you kidding me?
Yeah, like, I think
I already got the white suit in the closet, so just let us know what, what's happening.
Yeah. So, you know what it really comes from? I love bringing people from different backgrounds together, and that's something I enjoy doing. Whether it was this lunch we just talked about, whether it's my Super Bowl party, whether it's the white party, for me, it's a great time to, it's like, I enjoy bringing people from different backgrounds together. And by the way, I benefit from them because I'm always learning from people there. And so that's really where it started. We started with our Super Bowl party, and our Super Bowl party, by the way, this was like this year's Super Bowl party. I was like, when I had many of the owners of the football teams come up and tell me this is better than the game itself, I thought, like, literally, that's what people were saying to me. Yeah. Look, I think what we like to do is bring the right people together in a room, and then great things happen.
To be honest, the whole atmosphere of Rubin has an odd, slightly unnerving quality. It defies sense that so many musicians and athletes seem eager, almost desperate, to be around him. Rubin's all-white party becomes intriguing at this point. The entire white party concept was actually made popular by Diddy in the late 1990s. At the time, the most sought-after invitation in the celebrity world was Diddy's Hamptons white parties. Rubin's Hamptons events are frequented by many of the same celebrities that used to go to Diddy's parties. For example, Leonardo DiCaprio attended Rubin's all-white party the year before, and Diddy's white party in 1997. There are also older photos of Jay-Z with the late Uptown Records founder Andre Harrell at Diddy's party in 2003, as well as a more current photo of him and Beyoncé at Rubin's event in 2024. Because of this, it has been assumed that Rubin essentially took Diddy's place and might even be utilizing these white parties to carry out an extortion plan, according to other allegations. Rubin and a few other older white billionaires take pleasure in making young black rappers do strange or awkward rituals. Even though no one is supposedly being forced, many of these artists continue to cooperate. Some say it has to do with getting help with legal matters. For others, it's about boosting their careers with major awards, hits on the charts, and establishing the right connections in the business. But there is another darker prospect under discussion. Fans have connected it to Cat Williams' comments on the secret parties in the entertainment business. Cat claimed in his interview with Joe Rogan's podcast that there is much more going on behind the scenes than the public is aware of, and that these gatherings usually involve Baphomet rites. He hinted that these events are about more than just networking. They're also about testing loyalties, gaining influence, and sometimes crossing ethical lines in the name of power.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, he keeps talking about people wearing dresses. No, it's not.
That is a weird thing.
It's not like that. Look at it from a different way. Look at it. Show me one person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is. So 20 years ago, I knew that transgenders was gonna be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. It's just I had gotten so much information that I understood that things are secular. So I understood that the earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender. And so I knew that in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ass ring.
Really?
And it said both of those things. So I knew that both of those things would become popular in the future.